Are you looking to make a move to Waterloo, Ontario? Well, if you're someone like me and probably thinking which neighborhood's going to complement your lifestyle, has better amenities, schools, education, neighborhoods, even highway access or location and many more things like that, well, I've got you. In this video, I'm going to go with all the points I just mentioned right now in such a way that actually matters to you. And if you stick till the end, I'm going to give you a bonus neighborhood that might be your next home. So grab a coffee, have some popcorn, sit back and relax, and we're going to go after it right now. My name is Akash Bhati. Oh, by the way, if you're first time on my channel and you are someone looking to know everything there is about living in Waterloo, Ontario, please subscribe my channel below and tap the bell icon for notifications. So each time we post a new video, you can be the first one to learn more about the current real estate market of Waterloo, Ontario. Now, that being said, we get calls and texts from people just like you, and we really love it. So if you're looking to make a move in 9 months or even 9 days, just give us a call, send us a text message, send us an email, or maybe schedule a Zoom call. We'll be more than happy to help you make that smooth move. Now, my name is Akash Bhati. I'm a local realtor, and all my contact details are in the description as well. You can see the red markings around the city's border that this is entirely Waterloo. It says right here, there you go. Now 85 highway, which travels right through it, and on the north side you can take highway 85 to St. Jacobs, where the farmers market, famous farmers market is. And if you keep going up north, you will find yourself in Elmira, which is an amazing town. All right. On the south side, it will turn into highway 7, which will take you all the way to Guelph, Ontario. Coming back here, if you don't want to go to Guelph, Ontario, rather you want to drive straight, highway 7 or into highway 8. So on the west side, Stratford. Now coming back here, you don't want to go Stratford, and you rather go Cambridge. All right, don't turn here, rather go south and keep going straight. You will find yourself in Cambridge, Ontario. Again, scenic, beautiful, historic town. Keep going straight, you might find yourself in Hamilton as well. So better connectivity there too. But if you don't want to go there, rather you want to go on Highway 401, then the Highway 8 also merges itself in Highway 401, which is the busiest and biggest Canadian highway. On the east side, it will take you all the way to Milton, Mississauga, Toronto, Brampton, Vaughan, all those areas there, Vaughan, and then you don't want to go there, rather you want to go to London, let's say. So from Highway 8 here, instead of going east, you can take west, which will take you to Ayr as well as Woodstock. Yep. And then keep following that, you will go to London. If you keep going straight from Cambridge and take Highway 24, it will take you to Brantford, which is also amazing suburban city. Now let's talk about the very first neighborhood, which is one of the best neighborhoods here, called Laurelwood. Now you can see on my screen here, this red boundary is for Laurelwood neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario. And I'll talk about the highway access. You can take this Columbia Street, turn into King Street. The highway access is right here. It's going to take about 10 minutes drive depending on traffic, but nearest one is here. If you want to take second exit from University Avenue, there's another one here. If you live on the north side here, you can Conservation Drive here, turning into Northfield Drive, take another exit here. Neighborhood, it has top rated schools. So the first off we're going to talk about is Laurelwood Public School, and if I show you the ranking on Fraser Institute webpage, you will see it has 9.1 and ranks 77, which is amazing, by the way. Now second one is this right here, this one here, Laurel Heights Secondary School, and you will be surprised to see the ranking here has 8.8 points as well as ranking number 28, which is again amazing. And this is again on Fraser Institute webpage, friends. If you're looking for a Catholic school, there's one elementary school here. Let's talk about parks and trails, because the back side of this neighborhood, Laurelwood neighborhood, there's an entire conservation area which is called Laurel Creek Conservation Area, which is huge, by the way, has kilometers of trails inside them. You can see it, right? I can zoom in a little bit. You can see kilometers of trails inside it, has a huge reservoir, has a huge beach area, so you can enjoy with your family there. And this neighborhood also has a huge lot of green space inside it. You can see here Old Oak Park as well as this one here as well. So if you live in the far side of Laurelwood neighborhood here, you will see the entire plaza with Sobeys, which is major grocery food chain here, as well as Orange Theory Fitness, Poppin' Nails, on Domino's Pizza, gas station, which is amazing. If you stay on the far north side, here has Food Basics, Dollar Store, Plaza. But if you want comprehensive lifestyle shopping, then there is Boardwalk Plaza, which is about 5 minutes from, depends where you live, 5 to 10 minutes drive. If you drive from here, and then there is a huge Costco Plaza here. If you keep driving on Air Needles, it will take you to another plaza, which is also Boardwalk Plaza. Has everything in there, all the way from landmark cinemas to athletic shops to Rona, big store there, Montana's, Milestones here somewhere, and this is the park for kids, as well as Mark's, Staples, Little Caesars Pizza Store, so many different burger chains in there, tons and tons of shops there. And some banks, Scotiabank is there as well, Walmart is here as well, so Winners is here as well. I mean, I can't stop speaking. This 1999 built beautiful detached house sold for $905,000 for almost $610 per square feet. Has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 washrooms with 24.82 and 100.20 lot size. Above ground square feet is 1482, the below ground basement square feet is 612, and sold within 14 days. Property tax for this particular house is $4,721 as per 2024 number. Now there's one sold for even $750,000. There's another one sold in 800s as well, but both these homes are pretty basic inside as well as the little smaller. Alright, now things like having triple garage, or if you're looking for having a walkout, legal basement, or bigger square feet or bigger lot size, stuff like that will make the prices go higher. So there's a recent sale for 1.2 million, another one 1.3 million, all the way to $1.6 million in this Laurelwood neighborhood as well. I'll throw some pictures on the screen for $1.6 million house. You can see how luxurious it is, how big it is. It's almost about 5,000 square feet. All right. So overall, I would say if you are looking to buy a decent size house, decent square feet, modern amenities, updates, everything inside a house, you should be okay with the budget in between $900,000 all the way to $1.1 million. Depends on your taste and your choice of lifestyle you would like to have in that house. Now let's quickly jump into my car, drive around, and check some home styles in Laurelwood neighborhood. You coming with me? Okay, let's go. Most of these homes, they are built in 1990s and early 2000s. You can see most of the homes have double garage, nice cool architecture, peaceful neighborhoods around, no hustle and bustle going on, clean streets. All the homes has big front yards, and I believe they have big backyards as well. Most homes, they have like big pool in their backyard. You can see a lot of green space around, tall trees, mature trees, and life feels really peaceful here. And that's why this is one of the most desirable neighborhoods with top-notch schools around it. Now let's talk about the second most desirable neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario. It's called Vista Hills. You can see on my screen here. This is one of the most modern as well as the newest subdivision in Waterloo, Ontario. And now, pardon my drawing, I'm gonna draw really rough. Approximately, this is how it looks. This is not accurate. This is something I'm trying to show you guys how this neighborhood's kind of look here. And coming back from Wilmot line, all right, this is Vista Hills altogether, something like that, right? Okay, you get a better idea. Now let's talk about the highway access from here. So there are 2 different highway accesses. One goes to Highway 85 and second one goes to Highway 8. This neighborhood is right next door to Laurelwood. It will be same. You can take Columbia Street, go from here. This is Laurelwood I just talking about earlier. Just keep going on straight on Columbia Street, and from here you can take King Street and one highway here, or you can take University Avenue, second highway here, and there's another one, and like that, right? But if I talk about highway number 8, which is on the south side here, little nearby, but again 10 minutes I would say. You can go straight here on Earps Road, and coming here, there's one highway here, access, or you can take Iron Needles from Boardwalk all the way here to Highway 8 as well. Talking about schools, they have really good schools in terms of ranking as well, which is Vista Hills Public School right here inside the neighborhood. And if you talk about the ranking, which is 9.1, amazing. and it's ranking at 77 number as well, which is great. And talking about green parks and green spaces, I mean, and parks and trails, well, good luck, because you are sitting right on top of kilometers and kilometers and kilometers of trails here. You can see all around here. All right, the shopping, right? So you are sitting right on top, which is about 2 minutes to 5 minutes drive to Costco Plaza, which I showed you earlier as well from Laurelwood neighborhood. But this is a lot more closer than that. And you can take Columbia Street to Platinum Drive, and you're in Costco Plaza. If you just go on Herb Street from here and get into Iron Needles, then you have the entire Boardwalk Plaza here. Everything is stone throw distance away from this neighborhood, and that's why it's one of the most desirable as well, top 2 I would say. This 2017 built beautiful detached house sold for $945,000 in Vista Hills. Sold for around $470 per square feet. Has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 washrooms, 35 feet by 98 feet. Lot size, above ground square feet is 2011. Below ground is none because the basement's unfinished. Sold within 19 days. The property tax on this particular house is $5,523 as per 2024 numbers. Now, Vista Hill houses here are younger, newer, built after 2015, most of them. So this neighborhood averages about between $950,000 to all the way to $1.2 million. It goes all the way to mid $1.3 million homes as well if you're looking for a bigger lot size. Now let's jump into my car and check some home styles in Vista Hills neighborhood. All right, let's go. As I mentioned already, that this neighborhood is one of the newest subdivision in Waterloo, Ontario, and that's the reason these homes look newer, because all these homes are built almost at 2015 or after. All right, so based on the different price budgets, builder built double garage and single garage homes all mixed together. So you will find both here, as well as there are 2-car parking outside the garage as well on their driveway. Now you won't see big tall trees here since it's a newer subdivision, not like a mature like Laurelwood or Beechwood here, but in a few years all these trees will grow up and you won't realize this become mature as well. But that being said, these homes are nicer inside, fresher inside, newer and younger, and they pretty much have bigger backyards as well. Now let's talk about the third most desirable neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario, called Clair Hills. Right, you can see it's right next door to Vista Hills, and if you want to, that's how it looks. If you want me to draw for a little understanding, I will make a rough drawing. Again, pardon my drawing. This is not exact. This is just a rough illustration so you can understand the map, how it looks. All right, this is roughly how Clair Hills looks on the screen here, which is, you can see, right next door to Vista Hills, which is pretty close since it's right next door to Laurelwood as well. So Highway 85 you can access the same way. You can, from here go on Columbia and then take King Street, or you can go on University Avenue and take this. And if you want to go access Highway 8, same like Vista Hills, you can go from here and on Columbia go on Herbs Road, access Highway 8 here, or go from Herb Street here, and on the Boardwalk Iron Needles you can access Highway 8 here as well. Talking about schools now, so there's one very good school here, Abraham or Public School, which is an elementary school, and you can see on the screen here as well, 9.3 score on Fraser Institute webpage, 53 number rank, which is pretty amazing. And then you also have Laurel Heights Secondary School here. Talking about parks and trails, pretty much the same things like Vista Hills. You can see in the Clair Hills as well, there's a lot of parks inside, which is like small community parks you can see here, as well as you have kilometers of trails here. Again, I'll put satellite mode. You can see more groceries and plaza. Now since you are in Clair Hills, Costco Plaza and the Boardwalk Plaza pretty much is inside the neighborhood, so you are having proximity to that. Drive here, Iron Needles, you will have a park here as well. This 2009 built beautiful detached house in Clair Hills neighborhood sold for $891,000, which is around $543 per square feet value. Has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 washrooms, almost 40 feet by 111 feet lot size, with above ground square feet of 1640 and below ground square feet of 716. sold within 31 days with the property tax for this particular property is 5,039 as per 2024 numbers. Now Clair Hills averages a decent size detached home between $800,000 to $1 million. I mean, there are a few recent sales which is about $700,000 to $800,000 as well, but again those homes are like pretty basic inside or small, and this range goes all the way to $1.4 million as well if you're looking for some big and fancy house. Now let's jump into my car and explore home styles in Clair Hills. Let's go. Now coming into Clair Hills, these homes are mostly from early 2000s to all the way to 2015. So you get a mix of updated traditional styles. Take a look at these driveways. Most fit 2 cars side by side, and you have got attached double garage on almost every property. I mean, there are a mix of single garage and double garage as well, but you'll see mostly double garage here. The streets here are gently curved, not too tight. The homes have nice landscaping, lots of well-kept lawns, garden beds and mature trees around. It feels like a neighborhood that has already grown into itself, and it's super popular with families. Alright, number 4, Beechwood neighborhood. This is one of the most mature neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario, and it has an amazing community feel and the bigger lot sizes. This is also one of the biggest neighborhoods in Waterloo, Ontario. You can check my screen and see how it looks. This red marking is around the boundary of this neighborhood, which is Beechwood neighborhood, you can see here. Also, it is right next door to Clair Hills we just spoke about, and Laurelwood neighborhood is also right next door. Okay, so now talking about the highway access, all same things. You can take the market, you can take a Columbia Street straight from here into King Street. There's one here for you. Second one will be University Avenue Street. You can take second one from here as well. If you want to go straight, this is Herb, and you can take this straight, and there's another exit for you. If you want to go Highway 8, then you can take 2 routes from here as well. Will be straight from here, which is from Eden Needles and Boardwalk. This is Highway 8 access here, or you can take Fisher Holman straight from here all the way to Highway 8 exit point. So they have Sentinel Public School here, another one is Keatsway, another one here is Mary Johnston Public School. There's one more here which is Arts and Studio, and there's some piano school as well. So you can access all those in there, and there are multiple more surrounding. You can access those ones as well. Even universities are not too far from this Beechwood neighborhood. You can access this University College here, as well as the next Jerome University is here as well, the big one. University of Waterloo is right next door on Columbia Street, and Wilfrid Laurier University is not too far, which is on University Avenue as well. And lastly, you can also access Conestoga College campus, which is Waterloo campus, by the way. Talking about parks, trails and nature, well, this is one of the biggest neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario, and I would say nothing can beat this neighborhood in terms of parks. Let me switch over to the satellite mode so you can see how green this looks. There are so many parks and courts. You can see here trails, pathways, trees, mature neighborhood, like I said in the beginning of the video. A park which is right next door outside of the boundary, but it's just right next door here. It's a beautiful park, has like a little reservoir in there as well, like a small lake, has some kind of wooden boardwalk on top of that as well as they have fully renovated, newly designed Waterloo Park riverfront, and it's small parks, some picnic areas, some playground areas for kids as well. All right, moving on next to the shopping plazas and the fun stuff. Well, you can access the Laurelwood Plaza from this neighborhood as well, since it's right at the boundary. South side, you can access this Zehrs Plaza, has Zehrs grocery store in there, as well as Pet Value and Chinese restaurant, and here's a Beechwood Central shopping mall is there as well. Lots of amenities in there, as well as if you want for a lifestyle shopping, then again right next door in Clair Hills you have Costco, Canadian Tire, and again same boardwalk, which is about 5 minutes drive, 10 minutes drive, depending on where you live in the Beechwood neighborhood. This 1975 built beautiful detached house in Beechwood neighborhood sold for $1.1 million, which is around $500 per square feet value. Has 5 bedrooms, 3.5 washrooms, 60 feet by 110 feet lot size, with above ground square feet of 2198, and below ground square feet of 991, sold within 7 days. Has a property tax which is 5,281 for this particular property based on 2024 numbers. Now Beechwood neighborhood averages between $1 million to $1.1 million for a decent sized modern detached house. Now this range goes all the way to $1.6 million as well. But again, if you're buying a house here in this Beechwood neighborhood, you're not only buying a house, you're buying your convenience as well as a lifestyle. Let's jump into my car real quick and check the home styles in Beechwood neighborhood. Let's go. You can see most of these homes are built in 1970s to 1980s to all the way to 1990s as well. Now driving through Beechwood, you will notice these homes have real character, mature trees, larger lots, and a mix of traditional brick exteriors with attached garage. Most are spacious detached homes, many with long driveways, covered porches, and unique layouts, not the typical cookie cutter look. And it's a well-established neighborhood with a quiet, lived-in feel, perfect for families who want space, privacy, and a real sense of community. Alright, number 5 is Westvale neighborhood in Waterloo, Ontario. Well, you can see on my screen, this red boundary is for Westvale neighborhood, and this neighborhood is located southwest corner of Waterloo, Ontario. Alright, now talking about the highway access first. Since this neighborhood is pretty close to Kitchener, Ontario, so this has nearest accessibility to Highway 8. So you have two options here. One, you can just take the boardwalk, Iron Needles road and go to Highway 8 straight. Second one you can take is Fisher Hallman, goes all the way to Highway 8 access as well. Second highway access we have is of course Highway 85, which is little far, not too much though. We have two access here as well. So one you can take from here to Herb Street East all the way to exit point I would say. And second you can take is Glasgow Street, which will take you to Highway 7. Now that might turn into Kitchener, as well as will take you straight to Guelph, Ontario. All right, schools and education here. Well, Westvale has very reputable public school, which is called Westvale Public School, as well as they have multiple schooling options for young children. You have childcare here, as well as they have YMCA, childcare YMCA, also have like gym and lifestyle things in there, for example basketball, pickleball courts, even squash courts. Green space, park and trails, they have multiple here as well. Let me turn into satellite mode so you can better see. Green space one here, another one's right here, West Wind Park, and then more into like small little communities as well. And going across, there's one here with the church, as well as Westvale Park right in the heart of neighborhood. But the best one is Waterloo Park. Let me show you. Herb Street from here, and then University Avenue will take you to the Waterloo Park right here. In terms of shoppings and plaza, it's located right by Iron Needles, which is here having a boardwalk plaza like I mentioned multiple times. This 1989 built beautiful detached house sold for $885,000 in Westvale neighborhood, which is around $536 per square feet value. It has 3 bedroom, 2.5 washroom with a 48 feet frontage with a above ground square feet of 1651, below ground square feet of 889, sold within 8 days. And property tax for this particular property is $4,899 as per 2024 numbers. Now Westvale neighborhood averages decent sized modern detached homes between $800,000 to $900,000. Few homes recently sold between $700,000 to $800,000 as well, but again those homes are really small, I would say, or pretty basic inside. And then the price range goes all the way up to $1 million if you're looking for some nice big and fancy house. Let's real quick jump into my car and check the home styles in Westvale neighborhood. Let's go. Now we are driving through Westvale. You can really feel the mature charm of this neighborhood, right? Most of the homes here were built in 1980s and 1990s. So you will see classic 2-story detached homes, wider lot size, double garage, and tall trees lining the streets. The landscaping is established, the streets are quiet, and every house just feels like a little bit unique, isn't it? Perfect for families looking for space, character, and a great location near the boardwalk. Alright, since you have got so far into the video, as promised, I'm gonna give you a bonus neighborhood as well. That will be our 6th neighborhood. That's called Eastbridge. As you can see on my screen here on the map, this is Eastbridge. Let me draw that for you, the neighborhood. It's just a rough illustration again. It's not exact, but this is how it's gonna look like. And again, I am sorry for my drawing skills already. This is how it looks, you know, and then it goes all the way here and here, somewhere like this, and then from here. This is roughly how Eastbridge neighborhood is gonna look like. And now talking about highway access first. So this is having Highway 85 right next door, so you can take multiple ways to get here, university, and then it turns into bridge and just take this exit, or you can take Northfield Drive here and just take this exit here, and then, you know, maybe you can go here, King Street, and take another one. Schools and stuff here, they have very good public school here. There's another one, Catholic school here as well. There's a music school as well. And then there's another one here, which is public school, amazing school. Talking about green space, parks and trails. Now this has tons of green space. You can see around the neighborhood already, it's all green. Let me go to satellite mode. Now you can better see. They have Rim Park, which is pretty big. They have inside as well, athletic center, you know, sports, medicine center as well. Rim Park, you can see there are multiple fields here, as well as on this side. That's huge, right? And even this as well, like so many, right? Okay, they have Grand River passing by, so they have multiple trails around that as well. They have a huge conservation area here as well. So there are multiple things in green space, you never get bored. There's a huge Milne wood lot here, huge tall and mature trees, you know, so many trails in there. It's absolutely natural escape inside your neighborhood. Cool. Now let's talk about amenities and, you know, plazas and shopping. There are many inside and outside and even around the neighborhood here. For example, this St. Louis Grill and Bar, as well as, you know, there are in this plaza there are many more, so many. Automotive shop here. If you go on the other side, there is Domino's Pizza Plaza here as well. They have, you know, biryani bar, some Indian restaurant, some manufacturing if you're looking for a job. And not to forget, they are pretty close to Conestoga Mall, which is right here. All right, so let me show you here. So this is Eastbridge, right? So you can take any street, and right here is Conestoga Mall. Not only that, just a little bit ahead, there's a huge plaza here as well, has banquet halls, Staples, you know, let me go to satellite so you can see better. Staples here, you know, Walmart's here, as well as Sobeys here. Then there's another plaza, which is Walmart Plaza, I would say, right here, has all the stores, as well as hotel chains like Hamptons Inns, Homewood Suites, and nearby is St. Jacob's Farmers Market, which is the biggest farmers market in Ontario, at least I would say. And there's some antique store as well. I mean, there's a lot of shopping amenities, things you can do around here. This 2001 built beautiful detached house in Eastbridge neighborhood sold for $900,000, which is around $447 per square feet. It has 4 bedroom, 3.5 washroom. It has 30 feet by 114 feet deep lot size. Above ground square feet is 2012, below ground square feet is 757. It sold within 35 days. The property tax on this particular property is $5,102 as per 2024 numbers. Eastbridge neighborhood averages decent sized modern detached homes between $800,000 to $950,000. I mean, a few homes sells even less than that, between $700,000 to $800,000. Again, those homes are small and pretty basic, but the average is, like I said, $800,000 to $950,000 for Eastbridge neighborhood, and the price range even goes to $1 million if you're looking for a fancy home. Now let's check the home style in Eastbridge neighborhood real quick. Driving through Eastbridge, you will notice how quiet and well kept this area feels. Most of the homes here are detached homes, and they were built in mid-1990s and in early 2000s, with classic brick exteriors, double garage, and clean family-focused curb appeal. The lots aren't huge here, I would say, but the layout's super practical, and it's a true family neighborhood, peaceful, safe, and very community-oriented. So there you have it, 5 best neighborhoods in Waterloo, Ontario, and a bonus one just for you, like I promised I'll give you in the end. Now let me ask you this, which neighborhood you love to live in? Let me know in the comments. I love to chat with every single one of you and love to know what matters most for you when you choose a neighborhood to live in. All right, and if you're looking to make a move in 9 days or even 9 months, just give us a call, send us a text message, or even send us an email, or maybe schedule a Zoom call as well if you want. We love to help you make that smooth move. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. It really helps more people finding these neighborhood tours. And if you'd like to know the cost of living in Waterloo, Ontario, check this video of mine. I'll put the link in the description section just for you. Well, thanks again for hanging out today. We'll see you in the next video. Signing out.